What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction. My favorite day of the week, Thursday. Newest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 17 of season 2, Thunderclap Part 2. Holy shit. It's been on a crazy little streak, okay? I mean, the whole season has been absolute gas, but the past 2 episodes have been stellar, man. It's been really good. Not to mention, in the past week and a half or so, like, I think it dropped the same, or right before episode 16, so yeah, about a week and a half, 2 weeks. We got fucking final episode of AOT, which the same studio has also worked on, MAPPA, and shit is going down at MAPPA right now, bro. Like, this is why I keep on saying to, like, give praise to the people that have been working there, the staff and the animators and everyone that's been putting in so much hard work, overwork, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going through a lot of shit, and apparently right now there's a lot of like animators from that studio, or you know, a lot of people, like just employees that are just, they can't take the conditions and the overworking anymore, that are actually quitting, and they're like, I can't do this anymore. I need to worry about my own health, and I can't do that. It's gotten to a point where this work that I'm doing, that I would love to do, is getting in the way. Like, I'm doing too much of it, and I can't keep doing that. So they're deciding to step away from the studio, and it's causing the stress on their minds. Like, okay, is this season even really gonna finish? Like, you know, it's a very weird situation because they're just going through too much. Like, they're working way too hard, and it shows. I mean, this whole past year, like, just think about all of the shit that they've put out on their studio alone. I mean, the 2 final chapters, or 2 specials that covered the final chapters of AOT, that's about an hour and 15 minutes plus an hour and a half. I mean, that's fucking what, like two and a half to 3 hours worth of animation over a course of a year, with a 6-month gap. And in between that, they had fucking Vinland Saga season 2, they had Hell's Paradise, they had fucking now this Jujutsu Kaisen, they're in the middle of it, season 2. I mean, the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just accepted way too much, and I don't know who's the head of the fucking place that's deciding to do all this, but like, I'm sure some other studio would pick it up. Like, why are we fucking working them so hard? And the scheduling is apparently a fucking mess. So there's just a lot going on over there. And apparently, since some of these employees are stepping away because it's just getting way too out of hand, I think episode 18 from onward is going to be another studio. So that's going to be very interesting to see, because obviously there's a framework of some episodes that are, you know, from 18 and onward. Like, some work has been done by the animators of MAPPA, but it started getting worrisome if those were going to be finished or not under the same studio. So that's why it's switching to another studio for the latter half, or not even really latter half, latter quarter of the fucking season, from 18 to 24. That's the rumor anyway, and I don't know which studio it is, but I will try and find some more info and keep y'all posted if y'all don't know yourselves. But yeah, that's kind of the situation, what's going on with MAPPA. That's this, you know, great studio, right, that's been fucking putting all this amazing content out and animation, but their working conditions have just gotten too crazy. It's just way too much for their employees, and you can tell. Like, if you look at some of their, you know, work environments, and just how like overworked they look, like in their face and everything, like, it's crazy, bro. You know, they're working their asses off way more than they should. So that's why I kept on saying, like, stressing, like, give these people props, because they are working so hard for such a short amount of time on the screen, and you know, would probably love to have some more free time, you know. Yeah, that quick little tidbit on that, and you know, hopefully we'll figure out what studio is working on the last quarter of the season, and I'm just excited for this episode. In terms of Jujutsu Kaisen itself, in terms of the story itself, I'm very excited for this. Like I said, the last 2 episodes have been stellar between Toji and Sukuna. It's fucking absolutely insane, and the last episode in particular, Sukuna is just having fun, toyed with Jogo, played with his life, sent him to the grave, sent him to the afterlife, and was actually proud of him, and gave Jogo a sense of self confidence and pride himself too, because he was like, you should be proud of yourself, you're strong. Like, you know, he actually had a vulnerable moment, and actually, like, I guess it almost felt like a mentor moment for Sukuna, weird enough, that you know, he was like, yeah, compared to sorcerers and curses back in the day, you're kind of like that, like not bad, you know what I'm saying? So that actually gave Jogo some closure, as weird as it is. And the whole animation of that fight was gorgeous. It was amazing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're still putting out this fucking amazing work, and you can tell in some spots throughout the season, like there's definitely some spots where the animation looks kind of funky, and you guessed it, it's because they're fucking working their asses off, and they're crunching numbers, trying to get it done in time, and still making it look pretty damn amazing. You know what I'm saying? But just imagine if they had truly the freedom and like a nice scheduling and could just, you know, work in an actual safe, not safe, well, yeah, I guess safe and also peaceful environment where they didn't feel that stress and like crunch, like, oh my god, I gotta get this done, you know what I'm saying? It'd probably be even better. So yeah, it looked great last episode, and fucking Sukuna was just fucking going in, dude. It was crazy. And then also a little moment in the beginning, like Toji, we still saw a little bit of Toji, and him just whooping the shit out of fucking Megumi and chasing him down, and Megumi doing a good job to get away, and still being very smart and showing his talents, which then Toji finally realized, like, holy shit, this is my son in front of me. But all that was enough for him was just, actually no, I think that was episode 15. So I'm tripping. No, never mind. Yeah, it was last episode that happened. So, yeah, he killed himself, and just to make sure that he, you know, didn't accidentally kill his son, because obviously he wouldn't want him to do that, but he finally came to consciousness and was like, all right, yeah, bet. And he was comfortable in the fact that he had the name Fushiguro still, and, you know, he was like, not zenning, that's good, like, fuck yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, that was cool to see. Like, Toji's a good fucking dude, and he's insanely strong. Yeah, and then we get the fucking Sukuna part. So that was just insane. He plays a little mini game with Kusakabe and Panda and the other two that were there. I mean, like, dude, this guy is a problem. And then right at the end of the episode, this girl pulls up and, you know, is kneeling and, you know, says, you know, Lord Sukuna, we've been waiting for you, or we want to welcome you. And he apparently knows her. He's like, oh, Urame. I think that's her name, Urame. Is that you? Like, it's like, so yeah, they already know each other. It's like, okay, where the fuck is the backstory in this involved? So I'm excited to learn more about that, hopefully, and then just see what the fuck else Sukuna does, because who knows how much longer he has freedom for. It seems like a while, because remember, Itadori just ate 11 fingers, so it's gonna take definitely some time to fucking adapt, bro. Like, I don't know, but regardless, let's get into the episode. I can't wait any longer. I'm so excited. If you guys enjoy the reaction, please leave a like down below. Comment, subscribe for new, hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 17, season 2. Oh shit. That was his grandfather talking, right? That's a callback to way long ago, like in the beginning of the second show. Am I tripping, or does an animation already look kind of different? I mean, I already see this cinematic feel, which is sort of the same vibe as the end of last episode. But the animation does look slightly different, does it not? Maybe they already switched studios, or the other studio already did their finishing touches on this episode too. Bro, this motherfucker, dude. So we're seeing how Megumi loses consciousness. Yeah, this is what he summoned. Because this man was like, yo, sorcerer, what are you doing? Get up, help me. Like, you're such a bitch, get the fuck out of here. Not a single person has been able to tame this one. Oh my god. Damn, long ass time ago. Edo period? That's a long time ago. Head-to-head contest? Both died in the end. Ten Shadows technique? Wow, that's actually crazy. That's some huge backstory. That's why Goju's always been like, okay, you can fucking get way stronger. Like you can get to the point where you can take me on at full force. Okay. Uraume. Okay. I am always waiting for your return. Bro, the animation looks mad different. I fuck with it, low key. Maybe it's just for this specific technique, like Megumi's technique and what he's summoning. Yo, this shit looks dope as fuck, yo. That dude's face looked a little funky right there. I'm not sure if that's because of the neglect and them trying to, you know, make ends meet, or if that's just because of the vibe of the technique. Oh my god! Oh my god! He really sacrificed himself. Oh my god. Or at least that's the plan. Who knows if he's actually dead? He's probably just unconscious. But this thing that he summoned just rocked him. Nah. Alright, they're finally explaining it. Yep, okay. Wait, who picked him up? Oh, fuck! Saving this trash for real, dude. That dude's trash. I hate him. This man is yo, he knows. Both Gojo and Sukuna know Megumi's worth, bro. They're like, nah, I'm not letting you die. Is this thing actually that strong where it could actually take on Sukuna? I feel like Sukuna's just about to one-shot this thing like everything else he does. Yo, this whole cinematic feel of this episode has been great thus far. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, this Shikigami is like that. Oh. This guy has no idea what he's witnessing. If you have any regard for your life, you better run now. This man's got some popcorn and a drink. Bet. Nice little intermission. If I were a cursed spirit, I would have vanished within the first strike? Interesting. So maybe it's because, yeah, since he's conjoined with Itadori, like he's still technically human, I guess? I don't know. Because he's like a vessel. Oh, damn! Oh my god, the backflips up the building. This dude's a gymnast. Damn! Alright, yeah, this Shikigami's not one to be fucked with. I thought Sukuna was gonna handle this way quicker. Oh my goodness, dude. He's loving it too. He's loving it. Damn. Just palming each. Oh my god, nah, yo. This Shikigami's going crazy. Dude. I would not want to be anywhere near this fucking city right now, dude. Fuck Shibuya. I'm out. Holy shit. Oh my goodness, bro. This fight is non-stop. Oh? Wait, did he heal? It looked like he was about to slice his head off. Oh my god, there's still like humans like just fucking hiding in these buildings? Oh, you know Maki's going to work, bro. He's fucking put the transfigured humans to a stop, and he's also trying to save as many people as he can. At least put them in a safe place, I guess. That's why they're hiding and shit. But if the wrong building gets hit by Sukuna... Oh, nah. Oh my god! Damn, what the fuck was that? Oh shit. Dude, it gets right back up every time. Ew. Fucking mouth out of his neck, bro. What? Bro, this Shikigami's actually insane. If Megumi was able to tame this thing, that'd be crazy. What is happening? Oh my god, dude. Damn. Ooh. Oh, is it getting bigger and bigger? Because that thing looks pretty fucking gigantic now. Oh my god, there's people up on the roof of that building just as it's collapsing. This is why I said, like, bro, the whole city is going to be destroyed. Oh my god, the trains? Damn! What the fuck? Sukuna actually looks shocked. Is this the thing that's about to make Sukuna go fucking back, like back inside, like Itadori, and Itadori is gonna be like, what the fuck happened? I can't see Sukuna losing though. But this thing is giving him a run for his money, that's for sure. He's laughing! He's having fun! Oh, what the fuck? What is... Oh, dude, that animation was wild as fuck. I don't... Bro, this episode is trippy as fuck. Like, I don't know if they're trying to make ends meet with the animation. I mean, if they are, they're doing a beautiful job of it regardless. I think it still looks great. It looks a little funky here and there, but it looks great. Dude, this whole city is crumbling down. Like, dude. What the fuck? Is he bowing? Is that a plane? Oh my goodness, dude. You're not even safe above Shibuya. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my god. The crane? And the electrical current about to shock his ass now? What the fuck is it doing now? Bro, this episode just doesn't stop. I feel like this fight has been going on the whole fucking time. Oh! Rapid fire, bro. I don't even know what he's doing. Just fucking like, oh my god, dude. Able to adapt to all phenomena. A late throw in rock, paper, scissors? Dude, this is crazy. He's just loving it. And he's even more interested in Megami now. Oh! Whatever the fuck he said, I probably mispronounced the first word. Malevolent. It's unlike other domains. It just makes the domain visible. Directly in the sky. Yo, a truly divine technique. Nah. Maximum radius of 200 meters. This domain is huge. Oh my god, completely erased it. Like, just erased it. Yeah. Sorry. Without cursed energy. Dude, it just keeps on coming. What is going on? Yo! This shit is wild, bro. Are these people in, like, outside of Shibuya just enjoying their normal day and they're like, what's going on over there? This is ridiculous, dude. Sukuna is OP. Like, if he doesn't, I don't know, bro. I don't know how much time he has left for freedom outside of, like, Itadori being in control. But if it's much longer, like, I don't know how we win. I don't know how we do anything. Completely incinerated everything within that domain. That domain's radius. This dude Sukuna is something else, dude. Look at this. This episode was this episode was crazy, man. Yeah, Itadori's back to normal. Because I don't see all the markings like we did with Sukuna a second ago. Oh wait, never mind. I don't know. Yeah. Nah, you were already dead. Yeah, they had been run out with Nanami, so he's actually dead now. Thank God, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, it was Sukuna though. Yep. Mm-hmm. He said almost time, so I think it's almost time that Itadori's gonna gain control back. Oh, yep. Itadori's back. Holy shit, dude. Everything that he just, because I'm pretty sure he's aware of what everything that just happened. Or no. Okay, so we got a little bit of a future look on when Sukuna released himself, and now he's, yeah, oh my God, he's gonna fucking lose it, dude. Oh my God, he's gaining everything in this first moment of consciousness again. Oh my God, man. Oh, yeah, I would yak too. I would definitely fucking be yakking after that. You just gain all of what just happened in a short amount of time like that? Oh! Damn, man. That's brutal, bro. Look at what he just did to Shibuya. There is literally a fucking hole in the city. Basically. And in the outskirts of that, where that domain was placed, is just fucking burnt to a crisp. Those two completely, like, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Itadori, yeah, he has nothing but like getting stronger and in control. He's alive. Barely. Look at his left side. It's completely burnt. He looks like a skeleton on the left side. So he actually did take that damage. I mean, some of it, like, he didn't get completely fucked up. He's alive, I guess. I mean, damn, dude. So does that mean Maki and Old Man Zenin are really dead? Because that was him by himself walking. I completely, dude, the craziness that we've got in the past, like, couple episodes between Sukuna and Toji, I completely forgot that fucking Jogo did that shit to Maki, Nanami, and Old Man Zenin. I guess that's our confirmation in some sort of fashion, right? I mean, the fuck? Like... He's walking by himself, and he barely got out of that unscathed as well. That's what it just showed us. So that's basically saying that he's the only one that survived. At least that's the way I took it. You know? I mean, I guess Maki's fucking dead. That is crazy. And Old Man's ending too. But I mean, I'm more worried about Maki because we've known Maki longer, like since pretty much the beginning of the show. Old Man Zenin, on the other hand, we just met, but like still, that's just still both tragic loss for like Jujutsu High, bro. Like, dude, that's, nah, I don't know. I mean, we only saw Nanami, but it very well could, like, maybe they pull some other weird shit and we see Maki and Old Man Zenin later or something, but that's telling me that they're actually dead. Just seeing Nanami by himself and he barely got out of that, like, bro, nah. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. And well, let's get into the episode discussion because this episode was insane. Alrighty, guys, what another fucking spectacular episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. That was something else. That was fucking, I don't know what that was. That was crazy shit. I mean, I felt like the whole episode was literally just a fight and just showing what Sukuna was capable of. And I think I'm also very curious too because I remember saying in the pre-episode discussion, and you know, were discussing about like NAHHH's working conditions and how a lot of the animators and such are starting to quit. I don't know about a lot, but definitely a good amount of them, or a few of them, have been like, yeah, no, I can't keep up with this lifestyle anymore. Like, I'm out, dude. I can't. So it's rumored that there's gonna be another studio that's working on episodes from 18 onward. I wonder if they stepped in for this episode at all, and if they didn't, if this episode, like, I don't know what I'm looking at sometimes. Like, it looked crazy and it looked amazing, definitely. I mean, that's what I think, at least. But I feel like there's definitely some moments where you can see like it looks kind of funky, it looks kind of weird, and I don't know if they're going for that, for the vibe. Like, for example, fucking what's his name's blonde-haired ponytail dude's face whenever he first saw the thing that Megumi summoned. Like, it looked like very funky and weird, and I think that also just gets across like the vibe and like fear he felt in that moment, I think. So I don't think it's necessarily like them like not being able to finish animating that type situation. I feel like it's more of just a decision and creativity for that specific moment, and I feel like that might be overall for the episode too, in just some of the way they displayed the Shikigami's fucking powers and techniques, and then it like constantly adapting to Sukuna and seeing Sukuna's techniques and just how fast he is and all that stuff. I think some moments within that too, just because of so much fast motion tracking and stuff like that, it definitely looks kind of weird here and there, and maybe that's them also making ends meet, like like just doing whatever they could to get this episode as polished as they possibly could, with some of the employees not being able to keep up and quitting. And then this is like the last episode until next episode, where there's going to be a new studio that's going to be helping out and finishing out the season. I don't really know the ins and outs of it completely, but this episode definitely had a different look to it, and I think it was on purpose just because of what just went down in this episode, but also just because of the amount of working conditions that have been going on over at MAPPA, and kind of straining everybody's mind there, and they're starting to get tired of it. So I think you could kind of see that in this episode, maybe, unless it was just purely creative style of the animation, and that's just the way that they displayed it. But in terms of like it looking funky in some moments, I think that's probably what explains it, is just them they got tired of their working conditions, and they had to make ends meet with some of the people fucking deciding to quit because it's just too much. So all in all, though, the fucking episode looked great in my opinion, and just the display of what Sukuna just fucking did is it's just crazy. And we got a little bit more of a look on what happened to Megumi and that blonde-haired guy. We got like more of a look at what happened before he got knocked out, because it just cut to that in the end of last episode. So in this episode, Sukuna notices right away that fucking Megumi was summoning something, and he felt that energy, or that power all of a sudden. He was like, you know what, I got matters to attend to. Urarume, yeah. And so he goes over to Megumi, where Megumi is, right before he actually summons the thing, and Megumi was going on and saying like, yeah, no one's ever been able to tame this one before. Literally no one has ever been able to tame this Shikigami. This shit is fucking insane. And so he just took a gamble, and he took a risk, and apologized to Itadori like in his inner monologue, and then basically look at the blonde dude as soon as he started summoning it. He was like, I'm dying first, motherfucker, so good luck. Like, he was just ready to go. And the Shikigami, because obviously he didn't tame it, like it's not tamed under him, so as soon as the Shikigami spawns, or like is summoned, it just smacked the fuck out of him, and that's how he got in that unconscious, like suspended animated state. That's where the blonde guy starts freaking out. He's like, what the fuck? Like, please wake up, like, no. And that's when Sukuna arrives, because obviously he has a very deep interest in Megumi, and knows his worth, as Gojo does as well. And so that's why he gives a fuck about him so much, and that's why he put in so much work to take out the Shikigami. And at first I was thinking, yeah, it's Sukuna, right? Like, there's no way the Shikigami's gonna stand a chance. Like, I feel like he's just gonna one-shot him like he does everything else. Clearly I was fucking wrong, because the Shikigami with the circle on its back, as it rotates, every so often, it continues to adapt to whatever is thrown at it, and no matter what it is. So it's basically like a late throw of rock paper scissors. If you throw your shit late in a that defeats the whole purpose. If you throw it late, it's an easy counter every time. Rock paper scissors, someone pulls paper, scissors. it's like a little bit late, you know what I'm saying? In an actual game of that, of course somebody would notice, but in an application like this, like that analogy was really well put, because it's like just a little later than you would think, you know, he counterattacks perfectly, and then he adapts again, and that's because of that circle on his back, and the fucking whole entire sequence between Sukuna and that Shikigami. I mean, it was basically the whole episode. That shit was fucking insane. It just kept adapting and adapting and adapting, and it didn't stop. And then Sukuna is like starting to realize, like, yo, this thing is not fucking around. And he's starting to smile, he's laughing, and he's having fun, and he's enjoying himself. And within this fight too, just the grand scale of this fight, I mean, it basically completely fucking destroys Shibuya. At least the complete center, like the center of Shibuya, it's like basically gone. I mean, there's just a huge fucking crater from the release of Sukuna's domain, Malevolent Shrine, which apparently isn't like most domains. This domain is truly a divine technique, as the narrator said, and it basically paints the sky right in front of you. Like, it's not like releasing a domain and like bringing somebody into it, and it's also not like, it's like literally making the environment around you the domain. That's what it is. So within that radius, like, he made it a little bit shorter. The max radius is like 200 meters or 200 something, I think it was meters, so he shortened it a little bit so it wouldn't touch Megumi. And then everything within that fucking domain either got cleaved or fucking dismantled. Cleaved is for the curses, or I guess in this case the Shikigami, I think, and then everything else that doesn't have cursed energy fucking dismantled. So you just see all these fucking humans down like in shelter in the buildings or in the subways, and you know, these two girls like, oh, you got connection yet? No. I'm like, oh, I'm sure it'll be all right. And then you just see them literally fucking turn into dust, like just dissipate basically. I mean, what a wild domain that is. And then throughout the rest of the fight too, like, there was already people that were fucking just in the crossfire, like falling off of buildings because the buildings are collapsing through the fight they're having. The fucking plane in the sky, you're not even safe above Shibuya. The fucking plane is just flying like, yeah, you know, we're coming up on our landing, you know, we'll be at the airport soon, take your seatbelt off, and then boom, fucking Sukuna comes flying through, and the Shikigami, and you're fucked, and you're crashing down. See you later. It's over. Fucking explode before you even land. Like, what? I mean, just absolute devastation. Literally just devastating amounts of destruction that just took place just because of that fight between two fucking people, Sukuna and the Shikigami. That is crazy, dude. So there's this huge fucking crater because of the fucking domain, and then also he uses Fuga again, or you know, whatever that means. I think it just means open. And he literally, what he used to defeat Jogo, literally incinerates pretty much the outside layer of like the crater where the domain was of the city. Like, it's just burnt to a crisp. Like, absolutely ridiculous. And then this sick fuck, because of how much that took, like, he at least saves Megumi. Like, he takes him to the principal and the person that was that's able to heal people nearby, and you know, barely even is there for a millisecond, and you know, the principal's like, I thought I saw Itadori, but like, oh nope, was that Sukuna? Damn right it was. Sukuna's like, oh, it's almost time, and so he's starting to feel like, you know, he's about to lose his freedom again for a bit, or you know, for the time being, because Itadori's finally adjusted now. And then he basically just says to Itadori, like, right before he fucking dissipates and Itadori comes back to consciousness, he's like, just savor it, man, just savor it. Like, he wants him to enjoy this moment, or he knows he's about to fucking lose his shit, and he enjoys that, which is sick as fuck. And so Itadori does come back to consciousness, and all of what just happened, all of those events, all of those deaths, all of the destruction just hits him all at once, and he fucking throws up. I would too. Like, that is too much. That's too much all at once. And then he starts fucking scratching at the fucking ground, like making his fingernails peel and his fingers bleed, just because of the amount of stress that he just experienced in a matter of like a couple seconds. And you know, just realized everything that just happened, and almost like can't live with himself during that moment. But he's like, nah, I gotta keep fucking fighting. Like, if this goes on, like, this is not good. You know what I'm saying? So he absolutely realizes like how devastating that was, like what just happened to Shibuya, and like most of the destruction was him, or you know, him, but Sukuna, you know, like that is a lot to go through, and he is definitely fucking like you saw his face, bro. His face like just screamed fucking like dismantled, no hope, like lost, just like can't believe what just happened. And it's basically because of him. I mean, wow, bro, what a fucking episode. And then right at the end we get a fucking little scene right before the episode ends, and it's fucking Nanami walking half burnt corpse, dude. Like his left side literally looks like a fucking burnt skeleton. I don't know how this man's is good, and if he's actually gonna be good with like this for like, is he gonna look like that for the rest of his life, or is he like just barely hanging on and he's trying to relay some information to somebody? I mean, I guess if he gets close enough to where the principal and that girl is, he'll be able to be healed, right? Because that's her reverse curse technique, I'm assuming. I think, right? Like just like Megumi's being healed since Sukuna dropped him off right there. So maybe that's his goal, but I don't fucking know, man. Like, and then within that, I think that gives us confirmation that Maki and Old Man Zen are really dead, because he's walking by himself right now. So that might just be it. That might just be the case. And then fucking right there at the end too, it showed like, you know, Shibuya incident as like the, you know, the logo of Jujutsu Kaisen and everything. So I'm assuming that was the last episode of Shibuya. Maybe we get, I mean, obviously we have like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We have like 7 episodes left. So there's definitely some more stuff to come. But maybe it's just not centered around Shibuya. Like maybe we're done with this. Because Toji's gone. Sukuna's gone. I mean, Jogo's gone. What about Mei and Geto? What happened there? We haven't seen what was going on with that actual fight in a minute. And then I feel like we've kind of completely forgotten about the whole objective was to save Gojo from the prison realm. I mean, I don't know where we go from here, dude. Like, I really don't. Like, just showing that logo gives me like, okay, Shibuya's over, I guess. So we're just calling it a day and like gonna regroup and recuperate or something. Or that was just like the climax moment and we're still gonna get a little bit more of like the, I guess, wrap up of Shibuya, because that's what I would assume. Like, we haven't seen anything from Mei in that Geto fight, and if that's the case, I don't like the feeling of that. She might be fucking clapped by now. And yeah, like I said, we've basically forgotten about saving Gojo because we've just had too much other shit to worry about, dude. So who knows what's going on there? Like, you know, they might actually be able to move him now. It might have been enough time where they're like, they can finally move the prison realm because he's been in it long enough. So I don't know, bro. This shit is wild, bro. This is the reason why this is my favorite show right now. So yeah, another amazing episode, dude. Can't fucking complain. This is fucking amazing. Give props to all the fucking staff, animators, like I always say. Since I think this episode was still mostly Mappa, and then 18 onwards, I think a studio's coming in to help, or it's just gonna be a completely new studio to begin with. So you know, still just give fucking your props and support to Mappa, and I mean, maybe not the studio itself, but definitely the animators and staff and employees that have been working so hard and literally forcing themselves to quit over this job just because of just how much working they're doing. Like, it's just too much. So yeah, that does it for me. Enough yapping. Holy fuck, what an episode. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.